First off, congratulations on season 2 of One of Us is Lying.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How did it feel to bring Cooper, Addie, and Janae back to life?
It's fun. I think like after a little hiatus, you grow as an individual and you take a little bit of time away, and then to get to revisit these characters and revisit your friends and revisit the crew that you've worked with once already, it's a really enjoyable experience.
Jess, Annalisa, would you like to add to that?
Anna, hit it.
Hate it. Don't want to be here.
No, I know. I just want to second what Chib said. It's so fun to be able to dive back in with a group of people that you really trust and as an actor, like what a beautiful, beautiful experience to be able to work every day and like train and be, as Jess has been, like get to be with your best friends. Mm-hmm. It's very special, and you don't always get that in the industry. So it was exciting to dive back in.
Good. How would you say your characters have evolved this season?
I think, from season 1 to now, Janae is in a really, really different place. I think Janae actually ends season 1 having, over everyone else, having gotten what they wanted the most, which was like justice for Simon and for whoever perpetrated Simon's death to be like truly held accountable. And I actually think Janae's like doing the best we've ever seen them do at the beginning of season 2, which is kind of nice. It was kind of fun for me because like the other 4, everyone's so stressed, and I was like, I don't know, it's not that bad, right? Like, and I think that was really fun for me. And then this season, I think Janae just continues to discover who they are and who they are in relation to Murder Club and in relation to Maeve, and honestly in relation to like, I feel like everybody else. Janae's having a whole moment where they have to kind of reconcile how they fit into the world and where they fit in, and then where people want to push them. And I think that was really cool to explore. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Annalisa, Chib?
I think the sun doesn't shine as brightly for these kids anymore. I think they had to do a lot of like maturing and realize a lot about the world between first day of school and where they stand now. There are 2 people that have been murdered since that first day of school, and they've been under constant stress ever since then. And that's just at school. And then they all have their own personal lives. So I think they've all had to mature very, very fast. And what they've got as a result of that is they've found people that they can trust. But yeah, I think the sun doesn't shine as brightly in Bayview anymore.
Sure. And Annalisa?
Yeah, I think definitely not shining. It's definitely some rain clouds for a while. But it's like, what? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I would say definitely the start of season 2, we're maybe like 3-4 steps back. And season 2 is like another really beautiful exploration of kind of their coming of age in the realm of this like crazy high stakes world. Yeah.
Great. Well, Cooper and Janae are the only 2 LGBTQ plus characters. Is that correct?
No. Maeve is a queer character, as is Chris.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, there could be more. We don't know.
Okay. It could be. Everyone could be in some way.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, then let me ask, how important was it to have that kind of representation portrayed in this series?
Yeah, I think it's super important, especially Cooper being not just being queer, but being queer and Black and an athlete. I mean, you are touching on a lot of areas that he represents so much in this one character. And I think it's great to see. And I think something that validates that is a lot of the reaching out that's happened to me on behalf of Cooper. And I also think what's interesting about Cooper is I think portraying this character isn't something that we often see. So it just challenges a lot of norms and speaks to, he represents a lot of what's hidden in society currently. And I think to bring that to light is really, really important and awesome, and will give a lot of people voice that don't have it right now. So
for sure. Jess, Annalisa, would you like to add to that?
Just to add to what Chib said, I thought something that was really interesting that they did in season one that was really subtle but great was like the difference in privilege that Cooper and Janae have, and then the difference in their coming out process and how stressful it was for them. Janae has like so much privilege, like so rich, white, like cis, at least in season one. We're exploring more gender in season two, but then Cooper, my cat just arrived. Cooper has just a lot more to fight against, and therefore a lot more at stake on about whether or not he should make the choice to come out. And when that choice is taken away from him, I think the stakes are much higher than they would be if it was taken away from somebody like Janae. So I feel like that was a really interesting commentary that was in season one, and then I think continues in a new way in season two.
Awesome. Very nice. May I take a screenshot for social media purposes?
Absolutely.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Jess, Annalisa, Chib, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.